Welcome to Garden-Wise Adventures. My name is Malie, and today is a stormy day, but it's the last day I have available before really cold weather hits to protect my fig tree. Now I have some of it set up, and it is raining right now, so this will probably be a short video. I'm going to capture what I can, but I wanted to kind of explain the process for you, and excuse my hair with the wind. But I wanted to go through the process of what I'm doing, and then I'll show you what I'm doing and then show you what it looks like after. So let's get started. Okay, so here we have all our supplies. First thing I did is I built kind of a teepee. And underneath this, that was pounded down pretty good, but there's rebar down there. This is going to make the support pretty strong. We have a bucket to put over the top. We have, sorry about the wind, hopefully this is below the wind. We have some chicken wire, some burlap and some frost cover that I'm going to wrap around the plant. And we have several bags of fall leaves. Now I had to get those from my stepmom because I did not have any leaves on the ground until this morning, and now I have quite a few. But this plant did go through the first freeze that we had. And we have some damage already, some freeze damage, and I think it goes all the way down to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave everything the way it is, and I am going to pull it together so it's tighter and wrap it with the frost cloth, put the burlap over the top, add the chicken wire around it, stuff the chicken wire with leaves, and then I'm going to put a tarp around that. You know, maybe it's overkill, but I was hoping to kind of save as much of this plant as possible. So let's get to it and see what we can do. Let's show you a little bit about what we have here. You know, it's having a hard time focusing, but you could tell that this branch is dead at this point. You can see the open bark. In contrast to this branch, hopefully it'll focus a little bit. Camera's giving me difficulties today. Okay, in contrast to this branch where you can see the green around it, doesn't have any gaps. So this, and it's moist. So this branch is still alive to this point. We have another one alive. This one I'm not sure about. But we're going to wrap the whole plant about that height and see what happens. So there we have the burlap, the frost cover. Let's wrap it with chicken wire and then stuff it with leaves. Now it's quite tall. I'm not going to cut it down to size. I don't have a lot of time today. But the chicken wire is pretty much down to the bottom. Now I'm going to pour the leaves over the top of it. There, we have the leaves packed all the way to the bottom. I did not cut the chicken wire because it's going to stay there. The wind is not going to blow it over. I did tie it at the top so that it's a little tighter. Now let's wrap it with my tarp, and we'll leave the top open for when it needs to be vented. And then I will put the bucket over the top on the times when it's going to be really, really cold. We've got this wrapped now. I don't think it's going anywhere. The tarp will keep it mostly dry. I'm trying to keep the leaves inside dry so we can avoid rot. And it's vented on the top for the night so it's not as cold. I'll tie the bucket with wire to the chicken wire so we can keep that closed. But anyway, we'll see how this works and I'll give you an update in the spring. Okay, I am excited to see how this works, to see if we have any new growth and more figs in the spring, or if the whole thing just dies to the ground, or if it was actually seriously killed to the ground with the last frost. So look forward to next spring, and I hope you have a wonderful garden adventure.